Cycling your way to health, that's the way it should be. And when you're doing that at India Gate and the seat of our government, it should be double the fun. And of course, referring to the heart of our transportation, here is a glimpse of the New Delhi railway station and our road transport and the very impressive metro and our Indian flag flying high on the Lal Killa. This, of course, is the Tughlakabad Fort. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, the Dr. Karni Singh shooting ranges, and you're watching the 8th Asian Airgun Rifle Championship. Day 3 of live action coming to you from Dr. Karni Singh shooting ranges. And of course, you're watching the 8th Asian Airgun Championship. Of course, 14 countries which are vying for the first place podium finish. My name is Sunanda Wong, and let's get ready to rock and shoot. Let's take a look at the first day's schedule. A lot of events have happened since morning 8:30, but the marquee event, which is about to happen, will be going live at 4:30, and that is going to be the exciting contest between the men in the 10-meter air pistol. That's going to be fantastic, live on Star Sports. Do clue in. Now, it is indeed my privilege once again. Now, we've had him for the past few days. We've had the benefit, of course, of his expertise and of his perspective. The world champion 2006 trap, Manavjeet Singh Sandhu. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Dun, dun, dun. And of course, we have gold medals, Commonwealth 2006, Ronak Pandit. First up, Ronak, I'd like to ask you a question. We, of course, will go into a more detailed discussion about pistol versus rifle. But in one sentence, if you could sum up for me, what is the biggest difference between air pistol and air gun?
Air rifle, you use two hands. One is used for stability and the other to press the trigger. Whereas in pistol shooting, you use just one hand for stability and pressing the trigger. That would be the one main difference.
So one hand, two hand.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, I'd like to ask you, you've often called your category trap as the F1 of shooting. What is your opinion of pistol?
You know, we always, this is a sort of a joke that we have amongst ourselves, amongst the shooters, that trap, which is a shotgun event, is considered to be the Formula One of all shooting sports, and I stand by that. I think it's a really exciting event, and we'll hope that Star Sports will be able to show it to the public in our next international tournament. As far as pistol is concerned, you know, you have to give the credit to the fact that it's a highly precise, very, very terribly difficult sport, which requires a tremendous amount of hard work off the field. You know, I have seen my fellow shooters, they stand for hours on end doing just pointing at a stationary object just to get their, the stability into their action. So it's an incredibly talented lot of shooters that get to, really go ahead and win medals for India. So without taking anything away from them, but I'll still say that I prefer trap.
Fantastic. That's an honest man there. One of in our first chat, I remember you saying that a lot of shooters prepare, have a hermit-like life before a final. But it's different in trap. How about pistol?
You know, I think pistol has a lot more in common with the air gun events in that sense, because these are primarily highly precise sports which require a complete focus, which is not so much so in my event where we have it's an external event. You got wind, you got the crowd. So our events are possibly slightly less requirement of this pinpoint sort of focus that these precision events call for. So pistol in that case is also the same. A lot of focus and absolute pinpoint accuracy.
Ronak, with both Jeetu Rai and Gurmeet Singh competing, of course, in this category, what are the medal prospects for India? And both of them, of course, have qualified for the Olympics.
Yeah, see, the fact that they've qualified for the Olympics means that they have been shooting very well. They have enough experience at the highest levels of sport. And I expect both of them to win medal along with Omkar Singh today. All three are extremely experienced. Omkar was the gold medalist right here in 2010. So he has a lot of experience of winning at the same range. And I expect him also to do very well. In the qualification, all three have done well. They are in the finals. But Jeetu obviously has the upper edge as compared to the two, because the number of matches he has played and won, the experience that he comes in with is just par excellence. And I hope he ends up winning today.
Well, our experts are going to stay with us, but we've been keenly following, in fact, kind of stalking all the athletes. Take a look at what they've been up to yesterday and how they've been faring. What is the usual mood before a contest such as this?
It's very tense because it's again like Mana said, it's a highly precise sport. You need a lot of precision. There is no dynamic things involved. So you expect people, you will see people sitting in corners, just listening to their own music, trying to get in the zone, trying to just breathe and cut
There
off
we
the
see
pressure.
Jaspal Rana there. Let's
Yeah.
talk a little bit about him.
He's been a fantastic shooter. It's great that the junior Indian team has him as their coach. I think he brings in a lot of experience and a lot of expertise, and the juniors have a lot to gain from him, from his experience. Because shooting well is another thing, and to be able to win, shooting well under at a time when it's really required is another. And I think Jaspal is the one person who's best suited for this job, and I feel juniors are really really lucky to be guided by him.
Fantastic. We, of course, gold medal and a silver winner in the juniors. Tell me once again, Ronak, I would like to know your perspective. What do you think will be our stance in the entire championship?
I think pistol definitely will win most gold medals because our shooters are very strong. Rifle, I think we could have won a little more, but I think overall we should end up clinching the first podium, the first placing in the medals tally. I hope pistol at least wins up all gold medals. We shouldn't be able to lose even one.
Fantastic. So it's time to go for a break, but of course, there is a big contest coming up, the 10-meter pistol competition between the men. Don't go anywhere, live action coming up. Take a break. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Of course, the big contest is just about inching closer. But before that, a very talented shooter, Jeetu Rai. We'd like to talk about that. First, let's look at a VT, at something interesting. Let's know a little bit more about that. Take it away.
सबसे पहला मैंने 2009 से शुरू किया था, 2009 से एयर पिस्टल। उसके बाद 2013 से मैंने फिर दूसरा इवेंट मैंने लिया 2013 में, तो उसमें भी बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस दिया। लेकिन मेरा सबसे शुरुआत मैं वहीं मेरा 11GR लखनऊ से मैं शुरुआत किया था। वहाँ मेरा एक कोच है कि सबसे बड़ा मैं उसी के मानता हूँ, GR गर्वराज राय। तो उन्होंने मुझे सबसे शुरुआत कराया था कि पोजीशन कैसे करना है और पिस्टल कैसे पकड़ना है। आज मैं बहुत अच्छा उसको मानता हूँ। तो उन्होंने 2009 से मैंने शुरू कराया, तो जैसे उन्होंने मार्गदर्शन देखा तो उसी मार्गदर्शन में चल रहा हूँ और आज मैं यहाँ पहुँचा हूँ। तैयारी मैंने इस चैम्पियनशिप को बहुत पहला से मैं तैयारी कर रहा हूँ। कि इस कंपटीशन मेरे लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है कि हर कंपटीशन महत्वपूर्ण ही होता है, लेकिन ये बहुत और अच्छा कंपटीशन है कि इसमें काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा और जो ओलंपिक के लिए और कंपटीशन हर कंपटीशन में अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिल जाएगा, तो इसीलिए मैं इसमें बहुत अच्छा तैयारी किया हूँ। ऐसा होता है ना कि एक्सपीरियंस तो मेरे पास है, काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है कि मेडल कैसे जीतना है, लेकिन ऐसा भी होता है ना कि अगर एक बार जीत लिया तो वो हर कंटिन्यू जीतते रहेगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है। ये गेम ऐसा होता है कि कभी डाउन कभी अप वो चलते रहता है, इसीलिए बोल नहीं सकता है कि मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है तो मैं ही जीत लूँगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है। इस कंपटीशन में मैंने गोल्ड का ही बारे में मैंने तैयारी नहीं किया, मैंने तैयारी इस चीज़ से किया कि मैं बेस्ट दूँ, बेस्ट मतलब सबसे अच्छा मैं बेस्ट इस कंपटीशन को दूँ, मैंने इस तरीके से मैंने सोचा है। और इस हम कभी ये भी नहीं बोल सकता है कि हम मेडल मेरा ही मेडल है, मेरा गोल्ड है, मैं ये कभी सोच भी नहीं सकता है कोई भी, लेकिन हम जो टेक्निक है वो टेक्निक हम पूरा करने की कोशिश करते हैं और वो टेक्निक अगर हमने सही किया वो ऑलरेडी आ जाएगा।
Well, a champion in every sense of the word. और जैसा कि अपने इस छोटे से प्रोफाइल में वो बोल रहे थे कि कभी अप होता है कभी डाउन होता है इस गेम में, प्रकृति सच में आई थिंक प्रकृति का चेंज करने का नियम, दैट्स द ओनली कांस्टेंट रूल. I'd like to ask you, what is his personality like? Simplicity seems to be his most darling virtue, isn't it?
You know, every once in a while and every once in a long while comes along a person who's simply designed for you know what he does. And I can't think of anything else that Jitu could possibly do better than to shoot. And his personality, his nature, his technique, his talent is all designed simply, it seems to me, to shoot. And he's doing just that and doing such a phenomenal job that that he's already an inspiration, hardly being 2 years on the international circuit. The other thing about Jitu is that he is unassuming and simple almost to a fault. You talk to him and you realize that he is absolutely so very humble. Yet I must point out that shooting and winning at shooting requires a killer instinct. You can't simply be very soft and win. So obviously when it matters, he's able to turn on the heat in his own mind and absolutely nail the thing. And for me, it's an oversimplification. I've heard people often say that Jitu he's just got no nerves. I don't think so simple as that. Everybody has nerves, but he has the ability to perform under nervous tension. Absolutely a phenomenon.
Absolutely a phenomenon. Let's take a look at his foundation and, of course, his career. Ronak, would you like to talk us through that?
Jitu, yeah, he's won almost every medal that's possibly available except the Olympics, which I hope will happen next year again. And one thing that reminds me about Jitu is once he was talking to me about how he couldn't understand much of what the coach was trying to say. So I asked him, so if you can't understand what the coach is really trying to say, how are you able to manage it? He says, नहीं, मैंने एक बार जो उन्होंने बोला था वो मुझे समझा था बहुत पहले, बस मैं वही याद रख के शूटिंग करते रहता हूँ. So I think that's one thing which is very important is because he doesn't know too much. There's not too much complication in his shooting. He knows that one technique which works for him. He doesn't try too many things. One thing works for him. He just sticks on to that one thing and he's getting good results.
So coach ने बोला bullseye, the bullseye it is.
जो उसको समझ आया उस वक्त बस वो उसको याद रहा and lucky for him. Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's also talk about another ace shooter, Gurpreet, right here. He's of course also in the final today and also qualified for the Olympics. Manav, would you like to take us through that?
Gurpreet, again, a young kid on block who's earned the valuable quota place for India. As you can see, he's won the Commonwealth Games gold. He's also won in both and I believe a very interesting fact about him was when he won the quota place a couple of months ago. The day previous to that, in rapid fire, he'd missed out by only one shot. So that in itself, a disappointment like that could set an ordinary shooter down. But he bounced back and the very next day clinched India's quota place. So that obviously shows that he's got the ability to up the ante when it's required. And I think in front of the home crowd, all of us cheering him on, he and Jitu and Omkar are going to do all of us proud. I hope so too.
Yes, there's a very interesting fact about Gurpreet. I have a tattoo on my wrist. He has a tattoo. He has the tattoo of the Olympic rings. Now, any elite athlete, of course, it is their desire to be at the pinnacle of their sport. But is that crystal clear vision? Both of you gentlemen, if you could
I think so, because let's not forget, he's been predominantly a rapid-fire shooter. And rapid fire shooter getting Olympic quota in the air pistol, it just shows how focused he is, how determined he is. He's not let any setback put him down. And after he won the Olympic quota in the air pistol, I mean, now I think it's a big confusion for him of what he should be training more. But I think he's doing a great job by focusing on both events. He's shooting great result in both events. And I think probably every time he shoots, he ends up looking at the Olympic rings. That reminds him what he is here to do. And his determination is fantastic. I mean, you have to see him. I think he's one of the favorites today in the finals as well.
And any tattoos coming up for you now?
Yeah, no, I'm not a tattoo guy, but yeah, I can tell you one thing: tattoo or not, it's in everybody's heart, in the sportsman's heart of the Olympic Games, and we all love that one platform. So all the best for all these boys today.
Well, hope the boys excel. Let's take a short break, and it's really going to be short. Take a break and be right back. Thank you very much for joining us live. You, of course, watching the 8th Asian Airgun Championship. Well, the big event is just about to start. But before that, our resident professor of shooting, of pistol shooting in specific, Mr. Ronak Pandit had a little class to give, the master class. Take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunanda Wong, and I think I've been intrigued by shooting ever since I saw the magnificent, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the great Eli Wallach said, if you want to shoot, shoot, don't talk. And I think this is my golden ticket, of course, the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, where I am going to be the novice and, of course, the brightest star in the Indian shooting galaxy, the girl who won the bronze medal at the junior 10-meter rifle. Ladies and gentlemen, Shriyanka Sadangi. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. There is, of course, the champion, and here is the novice. First up, I want to ask you, I am very, very eager to get my first lesson in shooting from the pro here. Go for it.
So this is an air rifle,
Right.
and the caliber is .177, and it works with the compressed air, so that's why it's called an air rifle. And this, the company of the weapon is Walther, which is manufactured in Germany, and Walther is one of the best weapon manufacturers in the world.
And German's the best. All right, now that was a bit different. However, Ronak, let's get a little more detail. Let's keep this chat going. Let's get a little more detailed version of your first answer that you gave me. What are the major differences between air rifle and pistol?
I think pistol is a little tougher than the rifle events, I would say. See, yeah, in rifle you use two hands to shoot. One is used for stability, the other one is for your triggering. So while you are pressing the trigger, the stability hand doesn't have any other job. But in pistol, you're using one hand to do the to both things, and that's very tough. Also, in rifle, you're using a lot of supportive gear like the shoes, jacket, and trouser. So whether you're shooting in training or in the Olympic Games pressure, the jacket or trouser don't have nerves, right? They're going to be as steady as possible. But in pistol shooting, we don't use any equipment. So that's why we have the pistol is far more tougher, far tougher than rifle.
That's fantastic. All right. Let's talk a little bit more about shooting in general. As to I know I've been asking you this question a while now, that why is India performing particularly well? But I want to know more as to, in all the three categories, which one do you think excels more and why?
Well, it's. I must say that a lot of it has got to do with the mass that the base that we have to get shooters in. Shotgun has traditionally been a more elitist sport from the Maharaja Kani Singh time. Difficult to acquire ammunition, guns, so on and so forth. The air rifle and air pistol events have been more accessible for the public. So the talent pool was finding it much more easier to be channeled into these events. So the initial successes came with that. But of course, we must not forget that the first World Championship medal that we won was in trap with Maharaja Kani Singh back in '62. So at the moment, I must say that there's a tremendous amount of talent also coming back into shotgun. So all three events have their own difficulties, and Indians and our children and our boys seem to be talented in all three. I've seen some tremendous talent even in my event, and of course we're seeing it here
Yes.
today. So all three events have a solid talent base, and the federation is doing a great job to channel most of it.
So things seem absolutely bright for us.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Fantastic. Things are bright. You take a break and be right back. Live action coming up on the other side of the break.
India for the 8th Asian Airgun Championship 2015. For the finals of the 10-meter air pistol men event, on the firing line A, with the best scores, 578, an Asian Junior Championship gold medalist, a 23 years old, representing Iran, Safer Safari. On the firing point B, ISSF World Cup silver medalist held in Munich, ISSF World Cup gold medalist. He has won a bronze medal in Asian Games held in Korea, a bronze medal in ISSF World Cup. His best score is 585. Representing India, welcome Jitu Rai. On the firing point C, with the best score, 586, a silver medal in World Cup, representing Kazakhstan, a 32 years old, we welcome Isachenko. With the best score, 578, a 32 years old, representing Iran, on firing point D, we welcome Muhammad Ahmadi. On firing point E, a silver medal in World Cup, a silver medal in World Cup held in USA, an Asian Championship gold medalist with the best score, 586, the 36 years old, representing Kazakhstan, we welcome Yunus Metov Rashid. On firing point F, a 31 years old, with the best score, 587, winning a gold medal in Commonwealth Games 2010, a silver medal in World Cup held at Sydney, and a bronze medal in Asian Airgun Championship held at Kuwait. We welcome, representing India, Omkar Singh. With the best score of 584 on firing point G, representing Saudi Arabia, we have a 28 years old. We welcome Ataha Allah Alanazi. On firing point H, a 27 years old with the best score of 581, having a world ranking of 22 in air pistol, a 27 years old representing India, we welcome Gurpreet Singh. The jury member in charge of this final is Mr. Chandel from India. The chief range officer for these finals is Mr. Syed Wajid Ali from India.
Take your position. Stop.
After the first series of three shots, the standing orders are representing India. Jitu Rai is leading 31.34, followed by Safari representing Iran with a difference of 1.1.
For the rest of the series, low. Start.
After the second series of three shots, Jitu Rai representing India is still maintaining his lead with a score of 60.5, followed by Isachenko representing Kazakhstan. Between these two, there is a difference of just 0.7. We will now start with a single shot, and from the 8th shot onwards, the elimination begins.
For the rest of the shot, load. Start.
Let's see the standing order after this shot. Maintaining his lead with 70.6 points is Jitu Rai representing India with a score of 70.6. Followed by Isachenko representing Kazakhstan with a difference of 0.4.
For the rest of the shot, load. Start. Stop.
After the 8th shot, before the elimination starts, we have a shoot-off between Olga Singh, representing India, and Ahmadi Muhammad, representing Iran. Both about 77.5 points. Let's see who survives the elimination in the shoot-off shot.
Next command is Shiv Omkar and Ahmadi. For the next complete shot, load. Start. Stop.
After the shoot-off shot, it's time to say goodbye to Mr. Omkar Singh, representing India, with a score of 77.5. And congratulations for securing the 8th position. After this shot, still maintaining his lead, Jitu Rai, representing India, followed by Safari, representing Iran. They just have a difference of 0.6 between them.
For the next complete shot, load. Start. Stop.
Safari, representing Iran, takes the lead with 90.3 points, followed by Yunus Mehtab, representing Kazakhstan, with a difference of 0.3.
For the next complete shot, load. Start. Stop.
After the completion of the 10th shot, the journey for Ahmadi Muhammad, representing Iran, ends here with a score of 97.1. Congratulations to Ahmadi for securing 7th position. With this, Safari, representing Iran, is leading with 108 points, followed by Jitu Rai, representing India, with a difference of 1.7.
For the next complete shot, load. Start. Stop.
Safari representing Iran is still leading with 111.4 points, followed by Jiturai representing India with a difference of 2.3.
For the next complete shot, load, start. Stop.
After the completion of 12th shot, it's time to say goodbye to Isachenko representing Kazakhstan with 117.6 points. Congratulations, Isachenko, for securing the 6th position. Representing Iran, Safari is still maintaining his lead with 121.5 points, followed by Gurpreet Singh with a difference of 3.0 representing India.
For the next complete shot, load, start. Stop.
Let's see the standing orders after this shot. Representing Iran, Safari is maintaining his lead with 131.6 points, followed by Gurpreet Singh representing India with a difference of 2.6.
For the next complete shot, load, start. Stop.
After the completion of 14th shot, it's time to say goodbye to Yurmetsev representing Kazakhstan. Congratulations for securing the 5th position. After this shot, Safari representing Iran is still maintaining his lead with 140.9 points, followed by Jiturai representing India. They just have a difference of 3.0 between them.
For the next complete shot, load, start. Stop.
After the completion of this shot, representing Iran, Safari is leading with 151.1
Start.
With this shot, we have to say goodbye to Atala Alanazi, representing Saudi Arabia, with a score of 155.34. Congratulations for securing the fourth position. Ladies and gentlemen, we just have 3 finalists qualifying point. 2 shots from now, and we decide who gets the bronze medal for the 10 meters epistle plan event.
For the next complete shot, load. Start. Stop.
Maintaining his lead is the representative from Iran, Safari, with a score of 170.2, followed by Gurpreet Singh with a difference of 2.3, representing India. Let's see the deciding shot. Who gets the bronze medal for the 10 meters air pistol man event?
For the next complete shot, load. Start.
A 10.9 by Jitu Rai, representing India. That's the highest shot. He has shot 10.9, and with this 10.9, he finishes his finals with winning the bronze medal for the air pistol men event for the 8th Asian Championship, New Delhi 2015. Congratulations, Jitu Rai, representing India for the bronze medal.
Lord, start. Stop. Unload. And then our final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the 8th Asian Airgun Championship, New Delhi 2015, in the 10 meters air pistol men event, the silver medalist representing India, Gurpreet Singh with a score of 197.6. And the gold medal winner representing Iran is Safari with a score of 198.7. Congratulations, winners, and we will be having a victory ceremony in a short while.
Well shot, bad luck. Shot well. अरे होगी